Hello and welcome to Logosol in Sweden for another Milling Monday.
Another one.
Live stream. Finally back from summer vacation and a short break in our live streams. So today we have a project, a do-it-yourself project that we will have startup on today. We will build a camp shelter for our Logosol staff, so we can use it out here in the sawmill area. And that will be very exciting. We will try to use all our machines that we have in the product line, or at least most of the machines in the product line. So today we will use the B1001 and mill some first material for the shelter.
Yes.
So what's the plan for today?
Make some 4.8 and maybe some, I don't know what you call it in English, the boards.
The veiny edge boards for the outdoor paneling.
Yeah. So and we mill anything, so it's, well, it will be. We use it anyway.
It'll be a bit of a mix.
Yes.
Yeah. And you can see here in the previous Swedish live stream we cut some it's going to be 8x4 inch beams, and then we'll get some 2x4s and some 2 inch for a table.
So it will be a lot of milling.
Yes.
We will mill the whole log here. And also walk you through the B1001.
Yes.
And also the chat is open. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to write in the chat or comments. We are very happy for that, and we try to answer during the live stream.
Yeah.
If you have any questions regarding prices and contact details for dealers and distributors, you will find all information on our website, logosol.com.
And you can see a lot of the previous live streams as well. If you're interested in that, please. You have a large variety of videos on the YouTube channel.
Yeah, Logosol Portable Sawmills.
Yes.
And you also find us on Facebook, Logosol Portable Sawmills, and Instagram, also Logosol Portable Sawmills.
Yes.
And don't forget to sign up for our newsletter. You can do that on the webpage, logosol.com. So was that all for now? Should we start?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Make the first
Make
cuts?
some cuts.
Yeah.
Yes.
I start and cut.
You'll start, Anders?
Yes. One more.
Yeah, we can do two more.
A really nice board.
Yes.
Okay, should we present the machine a bit?
Yes.
And we have also some questions.
Great. Maybe we can.
Should we start to say what type of equipment we have on this one?
Yes. So this is a 23 horsepower petrol engine. So it's the petrol version of the B1001, our largest bandsaw mill. And what we've put extra on this sawmill is the XL log supports here.
Yeah.
They're longer log supports or log clamps. And you also have taller log rests on this side.
Can we show and compare
Yeah.
to the standard version?
I take this. This is the standard, and this is the XL
version?
Yeah.
And these log clamps, both versions, both the standard and the XL, are really, really good. It's very easy
Yeah, the same function on them. So.
to put a log in the correct position and hold it really tight.
Yes.
And you have the XL log supports.
Log supports here. And you have a steel roller at the top to help you when you're turning the logs, to assist with that. And these can be lowered here, so you just change the level on the pin there. And we also have a winch. So this winch, when you're using it, you tilt it upwards like this, and then, for example, now we want to turn the log, we can secure the pin like this. And now it's much easier to turn the log. And now we'll turn it half a turn.
Yeah.
So we'll continue. There.
It's a super tool when you have big logs.
Yeah,
And also you can have log ramps.
exactly. You can use this with the ramps as well, so you can load the logs up to it, the bed, and that's useful if you have it on a trailer like this. You need to get the logs. If you don't have a loader, you need to winch them up.
So here are the
ramps.
ramps. And you just hang them on the rail. Yeah.
Show here. So you just have 2 of these. Put them on. Like that, and then, so you can roll it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was one of the questions. How did you get the log onto the mill?
Yeah. So you have two of them and put one on each side, so and it's easy to roll it up with a winch.
Yeah. So you can have log ramps. You can have a log table, as you can see behind the mill here. That's also an option to put several logs on a log table and then roll it over to the mill. Or use a tractor or something to lift it with.
So. Are we on there? So
it's against the edge there, yeah.
So.
And this Bandsaw has also the trailer kits.
Yes. So you can tow this and you use these support legs when you set up the mill. And on the bottom end there you have the tow bar.
We can show that when we flip it next time.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we're going to use it then.
And also what we could show is the tow board here. When we started to work with the log, you had raised the top end of the log.
It's a hydraulic.
So you just pump it up.
Yeah. But we can show later how to adjust the log.
Absolutely, yeah. Because once we've cut this log down now, we have to put it, turn it a quarter turn, and then we need to adjust the taper with the tow board.
Anders has a really good tip on that.
Yeah.
You need to share it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so we'll...
Should we show something about how to adjust, how to count them?
Exactly. So you have here, every step here is an 1/8 of an inch. So if you want to cut a 1-inch board, you'll make one full turn like this, and then one extra step for the curve. And then you'll get a 1-inch. If you want a 2-inch board, it's 2 turns and one extra step for the curve. And here is a last cut indicator. So you'll always see where your previous cut were as a reminder. Sometimes if you have tension in the logs, you might have to raise the saw head when you move back and prepare for the next cut. And then you can see where your last cut was made. So it saves a little bit of time. And here we open the water for the water tank here. water goes down, and here you control the flow. It's like a tapered track in the plate here, so you just adjust the hose to the desired amount of water that you need. If you're cutting newly cut logs or felled,
Fresh,
yeah, you don't have to use much water at all. But if if the logs have been on the ground for a while, you want to use more water. Maybe we should open the covers just to show a little bit how they look like as well.
Should we move it to the
Yeah, we can
other
take
side?
Yeah,
on
it might be easier to move it to the far
easy.
end.
Easier to see. Maybe.
And we haven't said anything about the dimensions you can mill with this.
Now
sawmill.
if you adjust this adjustable blade guide roller, you can make a maximum cut of 850 millimeters. And if you're squaring up a big log, so you make one cut, turn the log, make another cut, turn the log, you can process a log that's a meter in diameter.
And the B1001 is Logosol's largest bandsaw mill.
Yes.
We have two other models, B751 and B751 Pro.
And they the maximum cut on them are 600 millimeters, and you can process a log if you're squaring it up. That's 751 if it's a perfect round.
And the features that we are about to show now, they are the same at the smaller versions as well.
Yeah. Yes.
So that's important to remember. And you have a very smart hook there, so you don't get the cover in the head.
Yeah, keep it up.
Yeah. Yes.
And also a safety switch on the...
Here, on the, what do you call it?
On the cover.
Yeah.
It's a safety. So when you open the cover, the machine can't start. So that's a good safety feature. And on the band wheels here, you can see the wide fan blades here, and that gives the band wheels like a chip extraction function. So they prevent chip buildup inside the cover, and the saw that moves out a lot better when you have these wide blades. So this is kind of a unique as well. It's not we haven't at least seen I haven't seen any other with this kind of solution, and we have gotten a really good feedback on them as well.
Yeah, and you can see how clean it is underneath the cover.
Yes. And here we can show these are the adjustable blade guide roller and the fixed blade guide roller, and they can be adjusted at all directions. So you can set them up so they're perfectly in line with the rail, and that has it gives for a good precision cut. So it's really important that the rollers are set up in line with the rail, and this allows you to do that. And it's the same with the band wheels. You have the adjustments behind each band wheel here. You can show. So here you have the adjustments when you align both big band wheels with each other. So it's easy. You have a lock nut and an adjustment bolt.
Yep.
And we can show when we're here. Here we have the chains for the height adjustment, and you have one chain here on each side, and you can adjust it here. So you make sure that the saw head is completely parallel to the rail, and that's, since you have a sprocket at the top, it's the same steps, so it doesn't change regardless of where you are in the cut or in the height.
Mm.
So that's some of the really nice features and also functions, because it's when you can adjust both the blade guide rollers, you can adjust the chains easily, that allows you to get a really nice precision. And here we can show the tensioning.
Blade tensioning.
Blade tensioning.
Yeah.
So you have like an orange washer, so you know where or when the blade is tensioned enough. And here's the T handle where you adjust the tensioning.
Mm.
So it's a clean saw cover we're looking at here, and even though we've used quite a lot of water now as well, it's still very clean.
Mm.
Yes, I think we can close this cover now.
I think we have some questions.
Yes.
Are the ramps standard with the trailer or optional?
They don't come with the trailer, so they're an accessory, so you don't have to buy them if you already have possibilities to load logs, for example, onto the mill.
And it's the same with the winch.
Yes, yes,
You can buy them separate, and you can also buy them as a package.
yes. And what we haven't showed here now is we have also XL, what we call XL support legs. So if you have a stationary setup and you want to have the rail a little bit off the ground, a little bit higher up, you can mount those instead.
Yeah. And then you're almost like this height that we are now.
Yes, yes.
Is the mill available with a diesel engine?
No,
No.
we only have it available with a petrol engine at 23 horsepower or a 12 kilowatt 3-phase 400 volt 50 hertz version.
And here is a comment. I'm from Nepal. I need a sawmill. Yeah, please contact us, and
Yes.
we can help you out with that. Yes, and can you send me some pictures of the rail for the anti-tip plates, please? So we can
On the
make
side,
a
these
close-up on that.
And
so you have a rubber wheel here.
Yeah.
And that depends also on which extra you have on the Bandsaw. In standard version, these wheels will go under here. Then you have a bigger plate.
Yes.
Okay. I think that was all questions now. Yeah, feel free to send more questions or comments in the chat if you have any during the live stream. Are we ready for some more milling?
I think do it.
Down to
I just want to check. Didn't I put it here? Yeah. So then we go up. There we want.
So what's the plan now?
So what we're measuring now is we want to cut out the 8x4 beams. So what we're planning is to get one beam here and one beam here, and then above here we're gonna cut the wane edge board for the outdoor paneling.
Yeah.
So what Anders has done now is also calculated for the curve, because otherwise one of the beams would be a little bit thinner than the other one.
And we calculate 1/8 of an inch for the curve.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
And that's one click on the crank.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good to go.
Good to go.
We'll go for one more.
Yep, we'll go with one more. I think we get maybe two more.
Works.
Yeah.
much.
Think maybe we can just split this one and then turn both of them up. What do you think?
Yeah.
If we just split it here now and then we turn
But
them.
we want some more boards here. Don't you think? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I was just thinking we can cut them down when we've split.
You're in charge.
Then we get some 2x4s as well.
Yeah. And I will lower this one.
Han ligger mot det.
No.
So now you're gonna split it in 2 halves?
Yeah. Was it right? Or yeah. We are damn good.
Oj.
So will you show your
Yes.
tip now? Tips and tricks by
Tips and
Anders.
tricks, yeah.
So you rise the saw blade?
Yes, and use the saw blade too. So I have something to go out from, so we know how much we're gonna raise the top.
So you measure?
Measure here, and then I get Here I get 11 centimeters, and I raise it 5.5.
So the
So
the difference
half,
between the bottom and the top.
and the top, yes, and half of that.
You will compensate with the
Yeah. Like that.
I think we have to tilt them
Yes.
just a little bit. Perfect.
Good.
Yeah.
So it's fantastic. We get a lot of material for the shelter just from one log.
Yes, certainly.
Yes, go ahead, Pelle.
All right. Well, I guess we could take
Take some 2 inches.
2 inches. Yeah. Yeah. And maybe we should take the 8-inch.
Yes, otherwise take 2 inches more now, and then return it.
You want? Okay. All right.
We have a price question, and if you are looking for prices, go into logosol.com. On that site you will also find all contact details to dealers and distributors on different markets. If we don't have any dealer, you can contact us at the headquarters. We are very experienced in exporting this equipment, so that's no problem. So please check out logosol.com.
Losing
That's
one.
good.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Oh,
Take it away.
I think we can take it. Take it.
You could show the small hook perhaps on the log shelters. So when you have squared the log, you don't
here,
need
yeah.
any
Maybe it's
log
here.
rest. Yeah, perhaps here.
To use this for the when you have a straight.
Very smart.
Yeah, it's super handy when you cut the square and just you can mill all the way down to the last board.
So you don't need to think of the log rests
No.
any longer.
And now we want an 8-inch first of all.
Yes.
So that's that.
I think it's here. No, sorry. That's 8.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then
Then we can make it 2.
2-inch.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's. Oh, it's pretty
That's
perfect.
perfect.
Yeah. All right. We'll finish off.
Good.
So now we did the final cut, so we got 2 4x8 beams.
Really nice. I'm always impressed what you can do by yourself with a bandsaw mill, and also really proud of the Logosol bandsaw mills. I
For
mean,
sure.
we have developed them here in Härnösand in the office,
Yes.
in the building you can
Yeah.
see behind us. And they are high quality, produced in Sweden, so we produce them here in Härnösand as well. So if you are looking for a bandsaw mill with high quality and a really good result, you should choose a Logosol bandsaw mill. It's been a great afternoon, guys.
Yes, to start again.
To begin again with Milling Mondays.
Yes.
And we're happy that we managed to stay away from the rain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's coming.
It's coming
Yeah.
tonight, probably. We hope you enjoyed this live stream and that you will follow our do-it-yourself project that we have, building a camp shelter. It will be great, I think.
It will be great when it's raining.
Yeah, perfect. Yes, so stay tuned. We will be back in 2 weeks from now. And the plan is to use the chainsaw mills.
Yeah.
Speaking about chainsaw mills, we have one question. Steel uses capture nuts on the sprocket cover for the MS881. Will this interfere with the installing of the F2 Plus?
Yes, if you have an 881, what you have to do then is you have to change to the older 880 cover and get two M10. Well, they're special extension nuts, so they're an inside thread of M10, an outside thread of M8, and then just 2 normal M8 guide bar nuts to secure it onto the saw carriage. So an old MS880 sprocket cover, 2 extension nuts for the 881 or 880, and 2 normal guide bar nuts. That's what you need.
So no problem to use the 881
No,
with the F2 Plus if you do that.
no, it's
you use
perfectly
that,
fine.
yeah.
Yeah.
Great. Okay. If you want to see more of our live streams, go into YouTube and our channel, Logosol Portable Sawmills.
Yes.
There are hundreds of live streams with our products and different projects. Okay. Was that all for today?
I think so.
Anything to add?
Yeah.
Well, I think in the next live demo we'll update you a little bit more what we're going to use all of this for.
Mm-hmm. So what we milled today will be some of the construction
Yeah.
timber,
Yeah.
I suppose.
Yeah.
Super. Thank you for watching. Hope we see you in 2 weeks. Take care. Bye bye.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.